40 to 21. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 John.
Check. 1, 2, 3. Check.
Doesn't look like he's online yet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hello. Hello. We are.
Put this around here like that. Come on, John. Check, check. 1, 2. Come on, John. One, two. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You got us, John. You got us. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me send you some audio, some spots.
KACH, my local radio.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you.
Okay, there you go. Hope you got that. Mic is good.
Test, test. How about mine, John? We good?
Yeah. There goes just a hair. Recorded is good. All right. Here we go. This is your countdown for the Preston Indians pregame show. Pregame in 30 seconds from Mark. As we'll have a good game today, hopefully. And pregame show will start in 15 seconds from Mark. Pregame in 10 seconds from Mark. Have a good game. Pregame show in 5 seconds from Mark. This is the Preston Indians pregame show. Coming up, we'll take a look at tonight's game. We'll hear from the coach and look at the pregame stats all leading up to tonight's action. You're listening to live coverage of the Preston Indians on 105.5 FM, AM 1340, and mylocalradio.com. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. We come to you tonight from Highland High School up here in Pocatello. We apologize for the late start as the JV game ran long, but the good news is the Preston JV won the game 40-21. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter here. John Beverly back in studio, keeping us on the air tonight as we appreciate you joining us from here at Highland. John, the Rams are, the Lady Indians coming off a great win on Tuesday night up in Sugar Salem.
Yeah, they, like I say, the basketball Angels were definitely with them. Great double two-period overtime, and they came out on top and really poured it on, thanks to Michaela Robertson in the fourth quarter of that game, and then some tough, great free throw shooting down the stretch by Ward, and yeah, the team played really well.
We apologize for no video from here tonight at Highland. At least we get into the gym this year. We don't have to call the game from my living room like last year.
Yeah, that's good. There was a lot of delays based on that video transfer, from TV to radio. But, that was a tough period.
For the Highland Rams, they come in 3-1. The Indians are 2-1 after winning 2 in a row. Highland lost their last game out. That's snapped a 3-game winning streak for them. And this is the first of 2 games in which they will play head-to-head this year. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back and we'll hear from Ryan Harris, and we'll talk about that overtime win the other night when we come back right here on KACH.
KACH, my local radio.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com. When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Tonight's pregame visit with the coach is brought to you by Rounds & Associates Insurance Services Incorporated, the local independent insurance agency offering you many different options for all of your insurance needs. Call for your competitive quote today at 208-852-20. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we've been in business since 1948. And while many of the faces may have changed, there's one thing that still stays the same: our personalized customer service. Our customers will always come first, whatever your needs. At Rounds & Associates Insurance, we have many different insurance options and can find the right option for you and your needs. Call us today to find out more. 208-852-2500. 208-852-2500, or drop by the office, 85 South State Street.
KACH.
Welcome back to the pregame show. Ryan Harris, our guest, before we take on the Highland Rams here this evening. We have to start by going back to the Tuesday. What an incredible game, and especially the last part of the fourth quarter and overtime the girls played.
Oh, yeah. The girls really executed, and I was real excited with the resilience that they showed. Being down by as many as 13 points and even 11 at the start of the fourth quarter, and really we didn't show any signs of panicking. We just kind of kept chipping away at them. It was make 2 plays, they make 1. Make 2 plays, they make 1. And so it was. When we got down there in the second quarter, when we had Cage and Haley out with foul trouble, they kind of made that little run on us, got up, but then we closed out the half on a nice little run, and then got back down, back to 11 at the end, at the end of 3. But the girls really just did a nice job of fighting and staying in it and not letting the game get away from them, and then giving yourselves a chance at the end and shoot. When you're down 4 points with 10 seconds left, you kind of think the writing's on the wall, but man, the girls came down and made a play. 2 plays in 10 seconds and did what you needed. Haley comes down, does a great job crossover, getting off a good quick shot, draws a foul, and then has the presence of mind to hit it long, and Kasia gets the rebound, finds Riley, and there's the game tire. So awesome. A lot of things about it just made it a lot of fun.
I have to admit, I made the Cardinals sin when they went up by 4 with 10 seconds left. I said, that's it, game's over. We can't tie it. But surprise, a couple of quick hoops, and we're going to overtime.
Yeah, and you can't ever have that give-up attitude, right? Because, that's what, 1 in 99 right there, and we got it, so.
Yep. And then even in the overtime, they tried to throw the ball the length of the court with nobody down there just to kill off the clock. We get it to Riley. She gets tripped up, and she makes a couple of free throws with 2 seconds left.
Well, we had been pressuring them a little bit and changing up the defense, and so the time before we'd pressured them real hard. So I think they came out of the timeout thinking they'd have the fake forward long ball, and we anticipated them doing something like that. So we kind of had Acacia back there playing center field. So when they came out and it wasn't there, you could kind of, if you rewatch the film, you could see their gal kind of panicked a little bit because there weren't any short options. We had those covered up pretty good, and so she just threw that long. And yeah, Cage, I think, talked to her after the game. It's like, hey, Cage, if that goes out of bounds, we get the ball at the other end. I said, but I could also see, hey, you had a girl bearing down on you, and you just had to make a quick decision. You made a good decision, got the ball to Riley quick, and then, yeah, we drew a foul, got the foul line, and finished the game off.
Either way, outstanding win. Let's move on to tonight. A Highland team that you beat twice last year. What do you expect out of them tonight?
Same thing that we saw last year from them. They're going to put athletes on the court. They're going to come at you hard. They're going to not quit, play great defense, fly around. They are, on the film, they're a little bit have tendency to turn the ball over, and so I think that if we play our game, which, in 3 games, I think we've played pretty good defense. Mm-hmm. I think if we can apply some defensive pressure, then I think that will be the key to this game.
Hopefully it's a good game. Hopefully we go home with a big smile and continue on this busy week that you guys have got going. It's not over. You got one more after tonight.
Yeah, well, we're on a 10 games in the next 20 days schedule, So yeah, we play tonight, and then we have if you can call it a day off tomorrow, and then Twin Falls, and then two tournaments, So
hopefully you won't get tired of seeing me around.
No, we love you here supporting us and giving us a little bit of pubs. Thanks, Dan. Appreciate it.
Ryan Harris, our guest during the pregame show. We'll take a time out and be right back.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo robotic assistance system at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back. John, we got about 30 seconds. Give me a couple of quick keys to tonight's game.
Well, if we take anything like we did Tuesday night, they ran up against a good team Tuesday night. And tonight I don't know much about Highland, but I do know that if our ladies can control the ball, make good passes, and hit the boards, and then get open and make good set shots, if they force the ball in, they're not going to shoot well. But they've got to be able to take good shots and control the game.
Well, we invite you now to stay tuned. The Preston Lady Indians and the Lady Rams from Highland are coming up right after this.
KACH.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to PrestonDrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit PrestonDrug.com.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indians basketball. After making the state tournament a year ago, the new-look Lady Indians look to continue on what has become a winning program. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, celebrating their 75th year in the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce, and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts your car may need to keep running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding community since 1925. Roush Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region in Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Preston Pharmacy, now with their own app to help make tracking your prescriptions easier. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And welcome back here to Highland High School. As the national anthem has been sung and it's about time to play some basketball, the Lady Indians from Preston taking on the Lady Rams of Highland. As Dan Hubbard here with you tonight, John Beverly back in the studio, and John Slaughter alongside here as well, here tonight live from Highland High School. Time to meet the starters for tonight's game. As they'll start out with the Indians, as it'll be Riley Ward to start, as she is the point guard. Amber Anderson gets a start tonight as well. Haley Meek will start, and they've missed the first couple of starters, and now they introduce Keisha Knapp. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think they still missed another one. I could be wrong. Yeah, they didn't call Robertson, but she's out there as well. That's your 5 starters, the 5 seniors for the Preston Indians. Now the starters for the Highland Rams, 3-1 on the year, 0-1 overall. Last time out they lost against Rigby, 44-32, to snap that 3-game winning streak. As it'll be Maggie Algato who will start. She is a 5'9" senior. Also number 2 out there, that is Haley Richards. She is a senior also. Sydney Bell, a 5'5" senior. And number 11, that's KZ Vaughn. She is a 5'8" senior. And finally, number 23, Oakley Homer, who was the only starter on both sides who's not a senior. She is a sophomore.
she's got some good height and a good strong body to bid there. She should be fairly easy or very difficult to, good matchup for Keisha Knapp.
Jump ball tonight brought to you by Motor Jungle in Preston. Remember, they'll work on any vehicle, including the one that you drive. They'll do all the repairs that other mechanics don't want to do. Ready to play as Knapp will jump center as she'll go up against Agato. And the tap is controlled as it comes to Meek, and the Indians win the opening tap. Robertson pulls up immediately for a three, rims in and out. The long rebound comes off to Homer, who will give it off as it goes to Vaughn back up into the front court. Glad to have you with us tonight here from Pokey. Game 2 of 3 this week for the ladies. Homer gives it back off. Richards from the baseline, no good. A little reverse layup down low by Bell is no good. And the rebound comes off to Riley Ward. Riley will push back up into the front court. Lets the offense set up. Meek's got a three from the right corner, too long. Knapp up high to get the rebound. Put back, no good. Anderson touched it, but it's going to go to the Indians. As coming over was Vaughn to try to keep the ball on the floor, and she was not able to.
We're doing great underneath the basket, getting the rebounds, or our putbacks are a little bit weak tonight so far.
Meek down the middle, runs through a crowd. That's a blocking foul. That's going to go against 11. That is Vaughn, and that's her first. Ball out of bounds for the Indians underneath their basket. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Preston Dental Care. Whenever you need a professional to look at your teeth, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Another long three by Meek is no good. Rebound is off to Robertson. She's able to corral it and put it back in. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say that immediately the Lady Indians go to full court press and cause them to throw it away.
They little scattered trying to break the press, and they throw it away. Preston gets the ball back. They lead 2-0. Just right at a minute gone here in the first quarter, in the first minute of the first quarter. As they get it to Ward, quickly up the floor, 3-0. It's Robertson, missed the layup. Anderson tries to go back up, and no foul called. And she got bodied pretty hard going up for the shot, and they're going to give the ball back to Highland. That's an interesting call.
Yeah, I thought for sure they would have called a foul on that one because she went up strong, and there was a big push underneath.
Again, the full court press here by the Indians. As Tracy into the game, she'll push it up into the front court. Gives it off as it comes to Bell, one of two Bell sisters on the team. That's no good. Rebound comes off to Robertson. So Michaela will get it across the timeline. No real defensive pressure, so she'll slow it down just a little bit. Give it back to Ward. She'll look at a three. That's too long. As the rebound is off again to Homer. Homer hands it off. Here come the Rams again back the other way as Vaughn pushes back up into the front court. Takes it down on the left side. Now she'll work it back out top. And that's where Agato has it there. Gives it back to Homer. Homer again wants to drive down the right side of the lane. Gets cut off by Anderson. Back outside it comes to Bell. Inside and a foul going up as Tracy will go to the free throw line.
And they called a foul on Anderson, and she had all ball on top. I have a good angle from up here where that was, and I'm surprised they called a foul on that one.
Was not on the shot, so the ball out of bounds to the Rams. Agato up top, lost to control of it. Meek able to pick it up. It's 2-on-3 for the Indians. They throw it to Ward. It goes through her hands off the referee's melon and then goes out of bounds back over to Highland.
There's that quick pass, and they throw it as hard as they can, and with them in motion, they don't have a chance to react to the pass.
Driving, Bell down the middle, the layup. This time she is fouled on the shot. And we'll go to the free throw line. Foul's going to go on Michaela Robertson. That'll be her first. Second on the Indians as a team. And Sidree Bell, Saydree, Bell, makes the first. And Highland's on the board is 2-1. She can tie the game here if she makes the second. Rattles around, falls off. Vacation Knapp has the rebound. They'll get it to Ward, who will push it back up into the front court. Riley down low along the baseline. Meek took about 4 steps. They didn't call anything. as Robertson has the ball stripped away. She goes up for a layup and then a kicking violation against who?
Yeah, it's against the
Rams?
Rams, yeah.
A kick on offense, okay.
Well, she tried to pick the ball up, the ball was at her feet, and her foot come up, and as she was trying to run down the court and kicked it out, but from herself, actually.
So the turnover gets the ball back to the Indians. Ward has it. Robertson, drop it down to Knapp inside on the post, goes high off the glass, no good, but she's fouled.
It was a good move by Keisha as she went in and made a turn with her. She was had a defender right on her, but she when she made the turn, she moved right into her.
Sydney Bell draws the foul. Knapp to the free throw line, who had 2 points the other night in the game at Sugar. As she makes the first one here. Second one rattles around and comes out. So 3-1. Preston's leads here. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. As ball again ends up out of bounds. And it'll stay with Highland as they'll bring it in from right in front of the Preston bench. Comes into Vaughn. Vaughn gives it off to Homer on the left side. The free throw line extended. Back out top. Bell wants to drive, lost control, went out of bounds.
Yeah, she brought the ball up high anyway. She probably would have turned it over anyway if it hadn't have gone out of bounds.
Yeah, it's like and I noticed this last year. There's little live spots in the floor where the ball will just take wild bounces sometimes. In the corner, Anderson gets it back out. Robertson, swing it back to Ward. Left corner now for Meek. Doesn't take the shot. Back to Ward. Just outside the arc. Back to Meek. They come over to double team her. She dribbles out of the corner and loses the ball, and the ball taken away in the foul. Ball was taken away by Vaughn, and then Ward. Riley picks up her first foul. Third on the Indians as a team.
Yeah, they're reaching in a lot. You know, with these three officials, I do know Carlson out there, but the other two, they're calling everything on a reach. You know, they're not letting them reach in like we did in the JV.
Bell, drop it down on the block to Tracy. She'll kick it back outside into the corner. Driving out of the corner is Vaughn. Comes through, back to Homer. Her three. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Tap down low. That was touched by Vaughn and out of bounds.
I thought that was off of Meek.
Ward back up into the front court for the Indians. Hands it to Robertson. Comes back across the top of the key. And a blocking foul. That'll be the second on Vaughn. And it was almost like Robertson had felt the contact, and she stopped her feet but kept moving forward like a good soccer player.
Right.
And ends up going down.
Well, and they called it on Highland because the gal lifted her foot up halfway, almost kicked the ball.
Ball out of bounds to the Indians. Comes into Ward to Meek down on the block to Anderson, and she's fouled on the entry pass.
She's fouled by Maggie Argado.
Her first. That's 4 now with the 2 quick fouls against Highland on the Rams. Ball out of bounds again to the Indians with 4:05 to play here in the first quarter. Robertson out top. Back to Meek in the right corner. Little shimmy shake. Tries to go baseline. Gets cut off. And then steps out of bounds.
Haley's really trying to work that baseline, but they're collapsing on her, not giving her any room to exit the key from underneath the basket.
So here comes Highland back here in the first quarter as it ends up in the hands of Homer. Now back to Bell in the corner, back out top. Argado drives down the left side, goes off the glass. That's no good. Robertson sweeps through to pick up the ball. Has to wait for some teammates to catch up with her. Outside to Meek. Looks at a 3 from the right side. Good.
There's the shot we've been waiting for Haley. You know, that set shot from the three-point line extended out to the right there. She usually hits that one.
6-1, Preston on top. They double team the ball in the front court. They take it away as Knapp has it. Gives it to Ward. Quickly again, here come the Indians up the floor. Riley will pull it back out. Give it back to Meek. At the top of the key, she doesn't take the shot. Kick it back to Ward. In the left corner, 3 this time is going to be too long as the rebound comes off to Robertson off the glass. Ooh. No, it will not go down for her.
took every inch of the rim, but it sure wouldn't go down. It was about halfway down.
And Bell brings it up into the front court, and a timeout called here by the Highland Rams. 2:53 left here in the first. Preston leads 6-1. We'll be right back.
KACH.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
2:50 left here in the first quarter. Preston leading by 5 as Bell drives, gets cut off, and then the Indians take it away again as the bad pass is deflected, and then Ward had it, and they're going to call it a jump ball, and it's going to go back to Highland on the alternating possession rule. Good hands by Riley. She got on it and wouldn't let it go.
Wouldn't let it go, but it was a quick whistle on the jump ball, too, because I thought she broke away with it in time, but quick whistle.
So the Highland Rams have it, get it inside. Ball was fumbled. Anderson with a great play. They try to get it out to Meek, and Haley has it knocked away from her. It's still rolling around on the floor. Now finally Riley Ward has it. Over on the right side, it goes to Robertson. Back down low, tried to get it to Knapp. And Bell, the shortest girl on the court, able to come up with it because she was the closest one to it on the floor.
Yeah, that was a good play by Bell as she was able to grab that.
Bell, double teamed up top of the key, comes around out of the double team. Here's Tambry Bell, her younger sister, onto the floor for the first time. Shot no good, blocked out of bounds by the Indians. It'll go back to Highland with 2:06 to play here in the quarter. First quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Preston Dental Care at 135 South State Street in Preston. Jump shot from the left side. This one's by Sydney Bell. That's no good. Rebound is off as that is Carissa Schrock into the game for the first time. As again, they get it back to Bell. The senior comes around the corner all the way, even crosses over the bottom of the key. Look out as Ward has Bell fall into her legs. And luckily, Riley able to get up without any harm. 1:46 left. Still Preston leading 6-1 here in the quarter.
Still a very physical game for these girls, these ladies out here tonight.
5'5" junior Kahela Ponga, Ponga, into the game here for Highland. As the Indians bring the ball up the floor without any pressure in the backcourt. As it goes back to Ward, Robertson at the right elbow, nice little move. And again, can't get it to go down as it spins back out. Anderson has the rebound and will double dribble.
That was a good call. Michaela couldn't quite get the handle on the dribble on her first drive, grabbed it with both hands and then dropped it back down to the floor.
Here comes Ponga up the floor as she gives it off. Tambrin Bell drives, gets cut off, loses the ball momentarily. She gets the right elbow, bounce it down low as that goes to Tracy. Her turnaround jumper is no good. Anderson with the rebound for the Indians. Give it back to Ward. Riley pushing up the floor. Defense is back, so she'll slow it down a little bit. Wants to go baseline and stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, Highland's doing a good job of forcing them out of bounds or along that baseline. They're not giving them that baseline at all.
1:07 to play here in the quarter. Ponga up into the front court. Comes around Knapp. They take it away, and they get it to Ward. She's all alone, length of the court for the layup.
That's almost a sure, too. Boy, you get Riley out there on that fast break, and she's gonna score on that layup.
8-1 with 40 seconds left here in quarter number one. Preston not scoring a lot of points, but then Highland is scoring even less as they skip the ball along the baseline, kick it back out. Tracy from 17 is good.
Nice shot there. Out from just on top of the key there.
Kennedy Tracy, a 5'8" senior, able to hit that one from 17 straight away. Meek, again, wants to go baseline. Oh, nice move, but what, they're going to call a foul on the floor.
Foul on down. I didn't think she touched I thought that was a generous call for the Indians.
Foul goes on Tracy. If anything, I thought they were going to say that she stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, or something, or traveled or something. But that little scoop shot from underneath brought it down, and it was kind of interesting.
20 seconds left in the first quarter, and Highland is out of fouls for the half. That was their 6th. Ward has it in the right corner, comes back out, gives it back to Swainston straight away. As it comes to Emmy Kuntz, who nails a 3 from the corner.
Yeah, nice shot. Grimsey out the left side.
2-1, driving is Bell, no good. The rebound put back up is in by Megan Mickelson as she just came onto the floor.
Yeah, Mickelson in the right place at the right time. Easy rebound, easy putback.
But they get the hoop at the buzzer, and Preston will lead 11-5 as we go to the second. Back to the second quarter action, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, on the way next.
KACA.
November brings big savings at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. The hot deal of the month: get 2 5-ounce bottles of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner for just $9. Pick up Sylvania Silver Star headlight bulbs in a twin pack or in 2 single packs and save $15 after mail-in rebate. Get 1-gallon jugs of Rain-X all-season de-icer or bug remover. Save 50% when you buy one, get one free at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. Stop in and save, or you'll be treated like a friend.
Regardless of which insurance company you use, when you add a teen driver to your vehicle policy, your rates increase. This is Cheryl Kimball with Naylor Insurance in Preston. If you've got teen drivers, you need to know about the rate-saving plan offered through Mutual of Enumclaw Insurance. Teen Smart is an 8-hour program that, once completed, will lower your rates and make your teen a better driver. Savings and increased safety. It's a win-win. Call us today, 208-852-08.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Welcome back. It's actually Mickelson who shoots a free throw while we're in commercial because they called a foul on the Indians. I'm not sure who the foul was against. We'll have to figure that out. So the free throw was good, and it's 11-6 as we start the second quarter. Preston has the ball. Get it down low through Robertson's hands and taken away. Here comes Bell pushing back the other way. She'll stop in the corner, flip it down low. There's nobody there but the back wall of the gym.
Yeah, she thought she had a cut there by Haley Richards, and she went inside instead of down to the baseline.
The foul was against Amber Anderson. It was her second. She comes off. So 4 team fouls now in the for the Indians, and the Rams are out of fouls, so Preston will shoot at least 1-1 the entire quarter. Ward inside, Meek, drop step, travels.
Yeah, she's dragging that pivot foot as she turns. It was a good double step, but she dragged that pivot foot as she turned on Haley.
So just 29 seconds into the second quarter. 11-6, Preston on top. Ponga, a little runner in the paint is good.
Nice little shot. Stop and pop.
She was the last person in the gym expected to make that because she threw both of her hands skyward and jumped, and the ball went through the net.
Right.
Again,
nice
taken
stick.
away. Ponga's got the deflection. 2-on-1 ahead. They try to get it, save it on the floor. No, she's out of bounds. The pass was too far ahead of Sidri Bell, the senior, and it went out of bounds. So Preston's lead down to 3. It's 11-8. 1 minute gone here in the second. Bounce pass inside to Meek from in the paint. Can't get that to go down. There's Swainston with a rebound. No. Gets her another rebound, and her pass is knocked down and taken away by the Rams trying to get it out of the paint area.
Yeah, she didn't have much leverage to throw the ball, out to Meek at that time and got it taken away.
Bell drives. Nice little look through the lane inside, and it's Falia with a little turnaround jumper. And all of a sudden, it's a 1-point game as they've outscored Preston 6-0 here in the start of the quarter. Ward drives across the top of the key, goes down into the left corner. Ponga comes out on her defensively. Kuntz, a little 13-foot jumper. That's no good. And again, they get it off to Ponga. 11-10, Preston leads. 6:11 left here in the second. Ponga all the way down the floor in the corner. Schrock for 3. No good. It was short. Ward has the rebound there. Tried to get it ahead of the pack to Meek. Haley tried to tried to turn and head back toward the basket, took her eye off the ball and kicked it out of bounds.
Well, Haley's stepping time toward the bouncing of the ball just didn't give her a chance to get to the ball in time before it went out of bounds.
Preston needs a timeout as they've seen their lead dwindle all the way down to 1. We'll take it here as well and be right back.
KACA.
November brings big savings at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. The hot deal of the month: get 2 5-ounce bottles of Lucas Fuel Injector Cleaner for just $9. Pick up Sylvania Silver Star headlight bulbs in a twin pack or in 2 single packs and save $15 after mail-in rebate. Get 1-gallon jugs of Rain-X all-season de-icer or bug remover. Save 50% when you buy one, get one free at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in Preston. Stop in and save, or you'll be treated like a friend.
KACH.
Tonight's game brought to you by Roush Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Remember, they're breaking ground on Phase 3, so now's the time to contact them about a lot or design options for a home built just for you. Roush Construction, 435-232-1837. Well, the Rams have come out and made it a close game again, John.
Yeah, Indians started out, had a 6-1 lead, and then it's been pretty much the Rams the whole second quarter here almost.
So they'll bring the ball in all the way back court, will the Rams, as they'll get it into Ponga and they'll bring it up the floor. 5:55 left, 11-10. Preston leading by a single digit. Ponga gives it off to Richards just into the game. In the corner, a two-pointer put up there by Vaughn is too long. Ward has the rebound. Here come the Indians, 2-on-4. See if they slow it down. Meek wants to go all the way to the basket. Off the glass, no. Knapp has it, tries to save it on the floor, but traveled. Outnumbered like that, you're almost better off slowing the ball down and letting the offense set up.
Yeah, even the ball's loose above Keisha traveled because she grabbed the ball with both hands. And if she'd just kept volleying it up above her head and then got it out to Meek, she'd have been okay.
Bell up into the front court at the free throw line. Fafila has it taken away. Another steal by the Indians. They get it to Ward. Riley very alertly in traffic holds onto the ball and lets the offense get down the floor. Robertson to be back in for the Indians at the next whistle. Ward back now and down in the corner. It comes to Swainston. Back to Kuntz. Forced the ball inside. Meek couldn't make the catch, and Ponga has it for the Rams. Up into the front court. Vaughn in the left corner, driving through the paint.
Nice.
Throw it up. Won't go down for her. As they try to save it, and they hit it off of Kuntz. And
terrible call there. Yeah, that definitely went off the Rams.
That got Ryan Harris off the bench.
Yeah, that was a terrible call there, but that's going to happen.
As the shot put up inside by Richards, that's short, loose ball. Again, held onto by the Rams. Out of the Bell, comes around the corner. That's no good. Fafila has the ball, runs the baseline. Back over to Bell again. Her two-pointer from about 14 is no good. Kuntz has the rebound, gives it back to Robertson, just back into the game.
Yeah, Robertson back in the game, and that's going to give us some strength inside as we throw the ball in. She's got good hands inside. Ooh.
Meek took a little bit of a body shot and then takes a couple of steps toward the hoop and hits the little runner in the lane from about 8 feet.
Haley does a great job when she gets the ball in the middle of the key and she turns around and jumper. Her soft shot really does a good job inside there.
As coming down the baseline, it's Sydney Bell, and she gets fouled going up. As the foul is going to go against Swainston. That'll be her first. Fifth team foul against the Indians. They still have one more to give here in the half.
That was a shooting foul, though.
It was, as Sydney Bell will go back to the line. Bell's first shot is no good. And tonight's game is brought to you by Naylor Insurance. They have many options for you: home, health, life, and auto through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State Street in Preston. Bell back to the line. 3-point lead for the Indians. And her second shot is good as the lead down to 2. 13-11, 4:06 to play. Quarter number 2 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest at 17 South State Street in Preston. Meek, a wide open 3 from the left side is no good. Robertson has the rebound inside. She tries to go back up and she is fouled.
Yeah, it should be fouled by KZ Vaughn. just on the arm as she went up.
That's 3 on Vaughn on my sheet and on the scoreboard as well, so she's going to have to come out. So here's Robertson at the line. She had a great game the other night at Sugar, 20 points, a new season high for her as she misses the first. She'll shoot the second. As the second one is nothing but net. And she has 3 points now in the game, and it's a 3-point lead for the Indians. Full court pressure as Bell has to pick up the dribble. She gets it up into the front court. 3-pointer on the way is no good by Homer, just back into the game. Nice rebound down low. It's Richards, and out muscles a couple of Preston players for the hoop. It's a 1-point game at 14-13. And a high pass off the hands of Robertson and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was not a very good pass by Haley Meek that time, as she tried to go over the top of a defender, but too high from Michaela.
Ronnie Ward standing up, reminding the Preston girls to slow down. Don't play a little scattered like they did that time, trying to get down the floor. In the left corner, Schrock doesn't shoot, gets it off to Richards. Right corner, 3-pointer by Bell, no good. Taken away by the Indians. They headman it up to Riley Ward, 1-on-2. Again, pull the ball back out because you're dribbling in traffic for the other team. To Robertson, back to Ward. 3-pointer from the left corner is good. See, you give it up and good things happen.
Yeah, that's right. You know, when you play your game, pass the ball around, get the open shot.
Full court pressure, takes the ball away, comes back to Meek. Little short jumper, no good. Ward has it, kicks it back out to Meek again. From 14 is good this time.
That one's good. Yeah, she had time to set her feet, go up. Nice soft shot like she normally does in the front of the rim, and gets that shot. 5
quick points for the Indians. Highland wants a timeout. 2:37 left in the first half. 19-13, Preston on top. We'll be right back.
KACA.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
2:37 left here in the first half. Preston's opened the lead back up to 6. That's just about one of their biggest leads they've had here in the first half.
Yeah, I think that is the largest. Well, or the same as.
As the Rams will bring the ball up the floor. As they get it ahead, it comes to Argato. Down low. Finds its way all the way to Schrock. Her 2-pointer from the left baseline is no good. Rebound off to the Rams. Bell steps in from 16 and hits it.
Yep, just like a free throw. Just nice little stop and pop at the free throw line.
So the lead cut down to 4, 19-15. Meek wants to go baseline, gets cut off and throws it away.
Yeah, Meek needs to slow it down. She gets around the basket and she tries to, she's on the move and she throws it pretty hard. She's got to slow it down, pick out her man, and get the ball to him. Use a bounce pass there instead of a cross court.
2 minutes to play. Oh, look out. Whoa, she had an easy layup. She passed it off to Argato, and the jumper is no good. Schrock had a layup and didn't take it. As, again, it comes outside, and that's Homer with her first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, with the Rams 4 straight points right there, as they're working the ball inside. They're not taking the best shot, but they've
cut the lead down to 2. Throw it inside. Meek had it knocked away and taken away by the Rams. 19-17, minute and a half to play here in the first half. Second quarter of the game brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. As they try to drive the middle, knocked away by the Indians, taken away by the Indians. They get it ahead to Ward in the front court. It's 1-on-2. Riley, a wild shot. Again, don't press the basket when you're outnumbered.
Yeah, she just committed a foul, but she was frustrated on how she couldn't get set for that shot and went up. Like you said, it was a wild shot, and then she knew defensively that she had made a mistake. And so
she couldn't get set for the shot because she's trying to weave her way through three players for the other team, and she's all by herself offensively.
Right, and Meek was off to the side. She should have just bounced past it back out.
That foul on Ron Riley is her second, and Preston now out of fouls with 1:10 to play. As they drop it down low, Robertson intercepts the ball. Back up into the front court. Robertson down low. Swainston with the layup. Nice pass.
And Swainston did a great job when she got the ball. She used her body to block off the defender and used the glass up and for an easy layup.
For 21-17 inside the final minute of the half. 50 seconds to play. Schrock has a three. She'll launch it. Goes in and out. Boy, that was 3/4 of the way down and came back out. Here come the Indians 3-on-3. Ward will take the three-pointer from the left side. That's no good. Long rebound. Schrock gives chase. It goes out of bounds. It'll go to Highland with 35 seconds left here in the quarter. Looking at the scoreboard, John, you know what Highland has done to get back into the game? They have one foul here in the quarter.
Right. Well, they're moving the ball really well, too, and defensively, they're getting back quick. So that's why the Indians need to slow their offense down just a little bit and pick the better shot.
Bell's entry pass taken away again by Anderson. Ahead to Robertson, off the glass, no good. And sitting on her wallet, she gets the rebound, gets it off to Ward. Good fake by Meek, steps in from 17, needs a bounce, won't get it. And inside, it's Swainston again with the rebound. They knock it away from her as time expires here in the half. Wow.
Well, that was a fight, a wrestling match in the middle of that one.
The flurry at the end of the quarter, but either way, Preston leads as we go to the half, 21-17. As we go to halftime, well, stay tuned. The Roush Construction halftime report is coming up right after this.
KACA.
Roush Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Roush Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Roush Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
Saving money by shopping with coupons is finally worth it. You don't have to spend hours looking for places to clip the coupons. They can be right at your fingertips on any smart device. Log into your Stokes Market Rewards account to find dozens of coupons every week. It's so easy you can't afford not to use coupons as you shop. They can help you put your rewards account on your smart device at the service desk at Stokes Market in Preston. Shop, enjoy, save with digital coupons at Stokes Market in Preston.
Hi everybody, it's Dan Hubbard. Because I'm traveling all week with the boys and girls basketball teams, I won't be on the morning show the rest of the week. So, your next chance to play the KCH Money Magnet Contest will come up on Monday morning, December the 8th. We'll keep putting money into the jackpot, so the jackpot will keep going up between now and then. And when we get back together on the 8th, the jackpot will be worth $410. I'll try to give that money away during the 7 o'clock hour coming up Monday morning on Preston's Home for Fun, Information, and Music, FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
WestMotorCompany.com.
Advertise your open positions on the radio. You'll be amazed how quickly you see a response. You'll reach more people for less. The Job Stop includes radio and internet advertising. Call us for more info. We're a local company with a toll-free number, 833-856-9625. That's 833-856-9625.
KACH, mylocalradio.com. KACH.
Well, welcome back as we're at halftime, and this is the Ralph's Construction halftime report with the Indians leading 21-17, even though they were outscored in the quarter 12-11 by the Highland Rams. And John, kind of some interesting and times and questionable at times decision-making by the Lady Indians there in the second quarter.
Yeah, and like I'm sure we talked about just before the commercials there, that coaches are going to tell them when they're at halftime, you got to slow the ball down, quit forcing it inside, and make good passes. It's your passes that is killing them right now, trying to force it inside, dribble in along the baseline. Let's spread it out. When they spread their offense out, they play quite well. They get that open shot and seem to make it advance further.
Exactly. I know the coaches want to go quick, but sometimes, again, going back to decision-making, I think they're trying to go too quick.
Yeah, it's a tough one because they're trying to make Highland play their game on a run-and-gun game, but Highland's taken advantage of that and come up on them. They've scored strong in the end of the second quarter.
So it's 21-17 with the Indians leading here tonight as same two schools going at it tomorrow night, but the boys will be on the floor and then change locations as we'll be back at Preston Gym tomorrow night as the Indians, after their big win last night over Syracuse, will take on the boys team from Highland High School. That's a 7:30 tip-off tomorrow night at Preston Gym. We'll have coverage for you, myself and Lyle Fuller, and John will be with us as well. Coming up tomorrow night, 7 to 15 pregame, 7:30 tip tomorrow night from Preston Gym. The boys for the two sides, Highland and Preston. We'll come back, look at the stats from the first half right after this timeout.
KACH.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
The Preston Lady Indians wrap up a busy week on Saturday afternoon when they hit the road for a game against the Twin Falls Lady Bruins. The Lady Indians have played tough games so far this year with good results, while the Lady Bruins have a new coach and have split their first 4 games of the year. Join John Slaughter and myself for the call of the game with the pregame show starting at 2 p.m. this Saturday afternoon. It's the Lady Indians and the Lady Bruins, Saturday on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH, mylocalradio.com, and KACHradio.com.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb Funeral Home.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
First half stats brought to you by Naylor Insurance, with many options to serve you: home, health, life, and auto. It's all through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call Naylor Insurance at 852-0810 or drop in and see them at 153 North State Street in Preston. Let's check the numbers from the first half. It was Kayla Punga with 2 points for the Lady Rams. Haley Richards had 2. Schrock played but did not score. Agato played but did not score. Sydney Bell had 4 in the first half. Vaughn did not score. Tracy had 2. Tambra Bell did not score. Maylee Falia had 2 points in the first half. Megan Mickelson had 3 in the first half. And Oakley Homer had 2 points in the first half. For the Indians, Keisha Knapp played but did not, I take that back, she had 1 point in the first half. Riley Ward had a total of 5. Reese Wainston had 2. Amber Anderson did not score. Michaela Robertson had a total of 3. And Emmy Kuntz had 3. And Haley Meek led all Indians in scoring in the first half with 7 points. We had no ties in the first half. Preston jumped out to a lead early and were never headed as we get ready to go to the second half with Preston leading 21-17. We're back with the third quarter right after this.
KACA.
Roush Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Roush Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Roush Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
In the fairy tale, the lion needed to have a thorn removed from his paw. So it is in real life. Every so often our tires pick up thorns and debris that need to be removed so that our world can keep going round. When it happens to you, think Motor Jungle. Motor Jungle can help you with all of your tire needs, whether you need a new set, your current tires need rotated, or to remove the occasional thorn. Motor Jungle is the go-to guy, tackling the jobs other mechanics turn down. Motor Jungle at the north end of State Street.
The Limbic Arc may help you or someone you know be more calm. It's simple to use. Find out more by logging on to mylocalradio.com and clicking on the Limbic Arc logo. Check it out now. Visit mylocalradio.com and click on any.
A proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston, Mink Creek.
Well, both teams coming back out on the floor to start the second half. Before we get there, John, one other score to pass along to you. Game going on in the Cache Valley. Utah State is leading St. Mary's tonight, 44-37 at the Spectrum.
Good half for them.
So Highland will open the second half with the ball as they get the ball in, as they trail by 4. And Vaughn gives it off. Back to Bell, down the middle, kick it back outside. A two-pointer by Homer is no good. And Anderson has the rebound. Bounce pass comes to Ward. Riley up into the front court. Down in the left corner, it goes to Robertson. Sweep through the paint and hit it.
Nice little stop and pop there. She turned into the basket.
Lead back out to 5 points again for the Indians as it comes to Vaughn. Vaughn hands off as it comes to Bell. Standing in the three-point area on the left side. Back out top, Richards. Gives it off. Comes back to Aguayo. Wants to go dump. She'd been better off trying to use the glass, and she didn't and missed it short as the rebound came off to Keisha Knapp. Up into the front court comes the Indians. On the left side, it goes to Ward. Skip pass to the right side to Meek. She's goes all the way back across the floor as Keisha Knapp with about a 16-foot jumper and good. Wow.
You don't see too many of them from her up 10, 15 feet out, but yeah, she was out there a little ways and nice little side shot from the side.
She made it too as trying to cut through a bunch of people is Sydney Bell and loses it out of bounds, and the ball's going to come back over to the Indians. 8-point lead now for Preston, 25-17 as we play here in the third.
And they're playing the type of game we were talking about, Dan, as they're starting to slow it down, making moves, good passes, looking for the open shot or driving when they have the opportunity.
Robertson tried to go throw a couple of different passes and then try to find a passing lane and then ended up dragging the pivot foot and traveled. Idaho State trailing halfway through the second half. 49-41 tonight. As a whistle away from the ball, we got a holding foul.
That's actually a block.
Okay.
Keisha came out and put her knee out there in front of her.
So Knapp draws the foul. That's just her first. And the first against Preston. In fact, the first whistle of the second half. Idaho State playing at home tonight against Portland State. As inbound pass kicked out of all the way down the floor by Haley Meek. As the officials have to go chase it.
She's quite the athlete, Haley is. She's got some quick hands and quick feet.
That's the furthest he's run in years. Get it in. It comes to Agato outside. Homer, another jump shot. Battles around a couple of times. Knapp taps it, but she tapped it out of bounds.
Yeah, she came down hard on that rebound and just smacked it onto the floor, and Riley couldn't catch up with it.
25-17. Preston leads by 8 here in quarter number 3. They get it into Richards, and Haley throws it away. As went over the head of her intended target.
That's
Kylie Vaughn, and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Haley Richards from Rams that threw that out of bounds.
So the inbound pass to Ward in the backcourt. She runs past Bell up into the front court. Gives it off to Meek for the free throw line, extended left. Comes across the top of the key. Now to Robertson. He thought about a three, didn't take it as it comes back out top to Meek. Haley drives down the left side of the lane, stops. Again, looks for somebody else to go to, gives it off to Ward. Top of the key, Riley holding there. Makes a move around Bell, gives it back to Meek. As she tried to go to Anderson, and she threw it into a couple of people's legs. Down low, her pass is intercepted by Homer.
Yeah, she tried to bring it down to them. She had to make one more bounce onto the floor, and that's where they tapped it away from her.
Vaughn drives the baseline. That shot is no good, and a foul in the backcourt. A pushing foul. That's going to go against Vaughn, and that'll be, I have her with 4. Is that correct?
Yep,
yes,
that's
it
correct.
is. Wow.
And she's too valuable for this team. She's actually their point guard, their playmaker for the Rams.
Changes for the Indians. It's like a hockey game. 5 on, 5 off. So the only person that didn't come off the floor was Sydney Bell. Still an 8-point Preston lead with 5:20 to play here in the third. Robertson, free throw line extended left. Out top to Anderson. She'll come to Kuntz just back on the floor. Ward back down low to Amber Anderson. And Anderson throws it right to Bell. Turnover. Here comes Bell ahead of everybody down the floor. Blocked by Robertson. Ball out of bounds off the foot of Falia, and it comes back to Preston.
That showed you some quickness by Robertson as she came up, and Bell didn't even see her behind her, and she just came up and knocked that ball away from her. Nice job by Michaela.
Ponga comes back on the floor as Bell will go to the bench with 5 minutes left here in the quarter number 3. That means we're 3 minutes deep, and Preston has outscored them here in the quarter 4-0. Comes to Knapp, nope, through her hands and out of bounds.
Knapp was trying to stay in around the basket, and Robertson came around, thought she was going to break to the outside, and threw it away.
We got another score we can pass on for you here in just a second as Tambra Bell back onto the floor here for the Rams. Goes to Ponga in the corner. She dribbles out of the corner. Back out top. Tracy off the glass. Bad shot off the side of the glass. It was Robertson with the rebound. And now they get in the hands of Ward, and she'll dribble the ball back up into the front court.
Yeah, she got that rebound, dumped it quickly off to Anderson, and Anderson got it to Ward and to bring it down the court. Oh, nice shot by Swainson.
That's Kuntz.
Kuntz
with her second 3 of the game. And Preston goes up by 11, 28-17. That is their biggest lead of the night. As Bell up into the front court, almost carried it over. Back outside, it comes to Tracy. Tracy tries to hold it up over her head. Almost had it taken away, and she'll give it back to Tambry Bell. Comes around the screen, cut off by Robertson. Now they double team her out near the timeline. Nice play. They almost took it away, did the Indians. Layup, no good, down low. Shot down low again by Falia, no good. And this time Knapp has the rebound.
Yeah, Knapp goes up strong, gets both hands on that ball and brings it down. She's strong. she can keep that ball away from them.
Yeah, she's not letting it go. She gets her hands on it, that's for sure.
You can tell she wrestles with her dad with the ball once in a while.
Ward, Robertson, free throw line extended right. Back to Anderson, top of the key. Give it back to Kuntz, where she just made that three a minute ago. Gives it off to Ward, a three from the left side. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Anderson hustles for the rebound. Gets it back out, back to Ward again at the top of the key. Swing it over onto the left side. Back to Robertson, off the glass, left-handed, no good. Knapp fighting for the rebound inside, and it'll be a held ball that will stay with the Indians.
I didn't think Keisha had a control of the ball on that, but they could have got the Rams for traveling on that, so they decided to call a jump ball.
The Rich Rebel girls team came down to Westside tonight. They beat the Pirates 31-28.
Michaela Robertson just hit one.
Robertson makes that. Preston goes up by 13, 30-17. 2:45 to play here in the third. As nice play by Kuntz as she reaches in, ties it up, but the ball's going to stay with Highland.
Yeah, but still that puts us in a possession on the next one. So good play by Swanston or Kuntz.
Here comes Vaughn back onto the floor with her 4 fouls. This will be a little bit dangerous for them, but down by 13, they don't really have a choice. They got to get back in the game. Vaughn hands it off to Falia. Falia tried to get it back to Vaughn, dropped it, picked it up. Now they get it to her. She comes back across the top of the key. She's double teamed. Gives it to Ponga, and Ponga has it bumped out of bounds as the Indians forced her out of bounds.
Yeah, the Indians are doing a great job at double teaming the ball right now, so it's really frustrating Highland. Great job by Keisha Knapp as she's coming off the court.
Comes off the floor to a hero's welcome as she gets back over to the bench. Holding it up over her head is Bell. Down low, Falia kicks it back outside to Ponga. From just inside the arc, her jumper is no good. Gets her own rebound as it bounces back to her. She'll kick it back outside to Bell. Bell wants to drive, goes around Swainston, and a kick there on Robertson. They want to bring it in. Vaughn gets it in deep as it comes into Bell. Bell down in the corner. Ponga for 3. Just a little short. Tapped around. Several Rams fighting for it. Kuntz is there as well, but it's Kuntz who knocks it out of bounds. 1:47 left here in quarter number 3. Preston still leading by 30. Check that, by 13, I should say. 30-17. So they've outscored them now 9-0 here in the quarter. As the ball comes in, somehow finds its way to Falia. Missed the layup from about 1.5 feet. As the rebound there picked up by Vaughn, gets her first 2 points of the game and the first 2 points of the quarter for Highland. 30-19, Preston on top. Kuntz comes across the top of the key. Screen there set by Robertson. Look inside, nothing there. Gives it back to Ward. Ward comes opposite way. She dribbles it all the way in the left corner. Swainston for 3 from there. That's no good. Robertson has a rebound. She brought the ball down, and Bell took it away as it comes back to Kuntz, who hits the 15-footer.
Nice little shot by Kuntz, but good heads up on the pass by Michaela Robertson. Got that pass out to Kuntz wide open.
1 minute to play in the quarter as the Preston Indians had opened up the 13-point lead again. Shot put up there by Bell, no good. Indians have the rebound. Here comes back to Ward, pushes it up into the front court. Quickly ahead to Swainston. Cross-court pass comes back over to Kuntz. A 2 from there. Needs a bounce, won't get it. Long rebound comes off to Mickelson for the Rams. Taken there by Vaughn, and she'll push back up into the front court. Here comes Vaughn all the way. Little Euro step. Goes around a couple of people. Gets fouled on her way to the hoop.
Yeah, she split the defense right there and went through, and of course they're going to call that foul, and all. It's nothing but arms hitting her as she goes through.
Reese Swainston called for the foul. Just the second foul of the half against the Indians now with 36 seconds left to play. And it is Kyrie Vaughn at the free throw line. The first one is good.
Yeah, Vaughn's going to try and take this game under her wing, and she's doing a great job. She's a very good athlete and a good basketball player. So They need her out there.
Tonight's game brought to you by West Motors in Preston and Logan. If you need a car or truck for that high school or college student, go where you'll save money. West Motors in Preston and Logan. Go there and save today. As the second free throw, no good. Meek has the rebound. 35 seconds left in the quarter as the Indians get back up into the front court. Give it off to Ward on the right side. Free throw line extended. Skip pass over on the left side. Comes back to Kuntz. A three from the corner. Needs a bounce. Won't get it. As the rebound inside. Knocked away by Knapp. Taken away by the Indians. Ward with 16. Comes to Meek. A three from the right corner. Looks good. Oh, just a hair long. Long rebound comes back to Haley again. Drives the lane with 8, and she missed the left-hand layup. Back to Knapp with 4, with 3. Back to Meek again. She'll make that one.
Yeah, that was just inside the arc for a good 2-point shot. Brings them up to a 14-point lead.
As we go to the fourth quarter here tonight, Preston leading 34-20, a 14-point lead as we go to the fourth. Brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Back to the fourth quarter right after this.
KACA.
Webb Funeral Home, established in Preston in 1925, has served the needs of Franklin County families and their neighbors for several generations. Now in their modern new full-service facilities just off Highway 91 south of Preston, Webb Funeral Home continues to offer caring and professional services to all residents of the area in their time of need. Funeral directors Douglas Webb, Ron Smaley, and Jordan Webb, along with aftercare specialist Jody Rasmussen, thank you for your trust in them and welcome your questions and concerns anytime. A message from your friends at Webb Funeral Home.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
So I'm a typical banking customer.
And I'm a nearby ATM.
And I'm taking $20 out of my account.
And I'll process that $20 and take back $4.
Why do machines designed to give us money end up taking it right back? Introducing Kasasa, the free account that pays refunds on ATM fees and a lot more. To find a free Kasasa checking account near you, search KASASA.
Ask for free Kasasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NC.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So we'll start the fourth quarter. Preston will have the ball. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter. John Beverly back in the studio tonight as we come to you from Highland High School in Pocatello. Meek has it for the Indians. Gives it off to Ward. Gets it back. Snap pass comes to Swainston in the right corner. Her shot from there, no good. Riley Ward comes across and knocks it out of bounds from behind. So here come the Lady Rams up the floor. They trail by 14 here to start the fourth. As it comes to Homer, first name Oakley. Well, holding foul. They reach out and grab Meek, but there's no call. Haley gets to the ball anyway. Ahead it comes to Kuntz. Drives the floor, put it up, no good. Taps it, Kuntz gets her own rebound. She looks inside, nothing there. Swainston in the right corner. Knapp comes to receive the ball. Back to Kuntz, to Meek, now to Ward in the left corner. Good ball movement by the Indians. Inside to Knapp, put it up. That's no good, a little too strong. That's got to stay with the Indians as it's off Falia's foot.
Yeah, the Indians are having great ball movement right now, and they're working for that open shot. The Rams are playing tight defense, but at least we're running the clock down and getting a good shot.
I got a stat for you here, John, here in just a second. As soon as we get a chance to talk about it. Meek inside, couldn't get the ball back up. It's a little scoop shot. It goes off the bottom of the rim, but the Indians get the rebound. Back to Kuntz from the left side. That's no good. Tapped by Meek, but controlled by the Rams. They come up into the front court. It goes to Bell, back down low as going up with it was Vaughn, but she had her shot blocked by Knapp, and it'll be a two-shot foul.
Yeah, that's not a call Carlson usually makes right there, but Keisha Knapp was all ball, not even a body touch, and they called her for blocking.
Here you go, John. The Memphis Grizzlies tonight set a new NBA record as they routed the Oklahoma City Thunder 152-79. That's the most lopsided win in NBA history tonight.
Wow. That's 75 points.
First one by Vaughn was good. Her second shot, good again. She makes them both. That gives her 5 points now in the game. Meek up into the front court, get it to Kuntz. 34-22. Preston leads by 12. Ward drives. Meek has it. Free throw line extended left. She tries to drive in the paint, goes off the glass and in. That's a
nice
good shot.
little English shot up, uses the glass, put it in.
That's
almost a hook shot.
That's a good little shot right there.
Yeah.
As Bell up into the front court, splits the defense, bounces it down low, bounces it right between Tracy's feet, comes back to her in the paint. That's no good. Bell hustles for the rebound, bounces off a couple of people like a ping pong ball, and the ball's picked up by Ward. Riley all the way. She's fouled as she goes to the hoop.
Yeah, she had a chance to flip that back to Meek as she was going to the basket, but she kind of did a little fake and then went up with it, and that's when they fouled her because they thought she was going to pass it.
So Ward at the free throw line. The foul goes on Argato. That's her second. And the first one by Ward is no good. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Rounds & Associates Insurance. 85 South State Street is where you'll find them. Stop in for your competitive quote today or call 852-2500. A couple of changes coming in and out here for Highland as Vaughn leaves, as does Bell. Tamra Bell, the sophomore, her younger sister, comes onto the floor. And the second free throw by Ward is good. She has 6 now tonight. And she now comes off the floor. Kuntz, Robertson, Swainston, Knapp, and Meek on the floor here for the Indians.
Yeah, and Kuntz and Swainston has done a great job as they've come in that last quarter. Did a great job.
Ponga tried to fake a pass and fake a shot at the same time, and she drug her feet. So it's a traveling violation. The ball comes back to the Indians with a 15-point lead. 37-22 as we go under 6 minutes to play here in the fourth. Fourth quarter tonight brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. Down low to Swainston, back outside to Kuntz. Doesn't take the shot, gets to the free throw line, kick it back to Meek for 3. Too long. Long rebound comes back off to Kuntz again. Kuntz double team, gets it down on the block to Knapp. She's double teamed there and fouled. It'll be just a common foul out of bounds to the Indians, as that's just the third team foul against the Rams here in the second half.
And that was on Tambri Bell, I believe.
And yes, it was. That's her first. As Meek trying to get it in. Gets it to Kuntz in the corner. No good. High bounce just out of the reach of Knapp. And finally comes down in the hands of Falia. Falia gives it off to Ponga. Quickly up into the front court. Down in the corner. It goes there back to Bell. Dribbles it back out. Pass deflected, but it's going to find its way to Argato anyway. And now she goes down the lane. Kicks it back out to Ponga. Comes back across the paint. Her wild floater from about 10 is no good, but she's fouled. And she'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Go ahead, Kuntz.
I think if they called on Kuntz, I couldn't see what the referee was holding up.
Yes.
So Kuntz is first, team's fourth. And Ponga now goes to the free throw line. Ponga had the 2 points when she first came into the game in the first quarter. She hits the free throw here to give her a total of 3 now in the game. Tonight's game brought to you by Stokes Market True Value. Remember, they now produce and serve fresh sushi daily. Stokes Market True Value, 217 South State Street in Preston.
Ward came back in as Kuntz came off.
And she makes them both. Ponga now has 4 in the game. As Riley gets a little bit of a break, comes back onto the floor. Full court pressure here for the Rams as the Indians get it in to Meek. They try to double team her and trap her in the backcourt. They do a good job. In fact, they take it away along the baseline. And right there is Tamra Bell with the easy little layup.
Yeah, reverse layup for her, just all alone there.
And more pressure in the backcourt, and they knock it away from Robertson, and it goes out of bounds, but it stays with the Indians. As the official trying to move the first-year coach for the Lady Rams back down where she belongs, and as the official turns and walks away, she follows him back out near midcourt. Swainston back to Ward. Ward goes over on the left side to Meek. Now back to Ward as we go under 5 minutes to play. Preston's lead down to 11. Meek has it poked at by Ponga, and it's going to stay with Preston. As Bell will come back into the game. Sidri Bell, she'll replace her younger sister. As Swainston comes off for the Indians. And Amber Anderson back on the floor. Meek with a three from the corners, an air ball. Knapp gets the rebound, and they rip it away from her. Taken away by Bell. Hustles back up into the front court. Bell slows down, lets the rest of her teammates catch up. She'll dribble it just outside the arc. Then tried to float it down low. It was deflected, but it's going to go to the Indians anyway.
Yeah, that last shot by Keisha, she brought the ball back up over the top of her head, and they tapped it from behind and knocked it away. So
in the front court, Meek, Knapp underneath, all alone, lay it up and in. Knapp's got 5, the lead back out to 13 again with 4:10 to play. Fourth quarter of tonight's game brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. You know them, you trust them, they're here to stay. Down low, the layup put up by Bell, no good. Ward has the rebound for the Indians. She'll take her time bringing it up into the front court, letting the clock run. In the right corner to Meek, back down low, Robertson. Tried to force the pass down low to Anderson, taken away by Ponga, who now hustles the ball back up into the front court. Comes down the middle, bounces it off her knee, so she's got to go chase it into the left corner. Falia, little fall-away jumper. That's a tough shot. Yeah, she was behind the board.
Right, she was behind the basket, and that way brought it up. A nice little shot there for
Ward has it, gets it up into the front court. Back to Anderson. Thinks better of it. She'll pull the ball back out as it comes back out to Ward. Back to Anderson in the right corner. Again, holds the ball up and then pulls it back down to Ward. Back over to Meek. Now back to Ward. She'll hold it there, makes a move to get around Bell. Comes back to Meek and then gets it right back again as Preston just kind of wasting some time, letting the clock run. It's down to 3:05 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Meek now back to Ward again as they stand outside and play catch, and Bell finally reaches in and draws a foul.
Yeah, they've got to stop that back and forth pass there sooner or later. They put 30 seconds off the clock just passing it back and forth. So finally Bell saw the coach. She says, Fowler, let's get the ball back.
Sidri Bell with the foul. That's her third, fourth on the team. In fact, 4 now on each team here in the second half. Meek outside the timeline, pulls the ball back out. Now they'll start playing catch again as the ball comes back to Ward. Meek, however, cuts through this time. In the corner it goes to Robertson. She'll let go a long 3. That's no good. Long rebound is off, picked up by Bell. Taken away from her by Vaughn. Vaughn all the way, puts up the layup. That's a no good, but Anderson touches it and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Anderson tried to grab that one down, but she was too far under the basket and couldn't quite handle it.
2:34 to play. Preston leads by 11. 39-28 as they look for their third win of the year. And their third in a row. As Vaughn, boy, not sure how wild was in a travel. She took about 3 steps.
No foul called there.
Poked away. Bell tries to throw the pass, intercepted by the Indians. Bodies all over the floor, and Ponga comes away with it. Back to Bell. 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebounds off to Ward. Riley says, I got it. I'm going to hang on to it. Everybody just get away from me. I'm going to bring it up the floor.
It's a good thing their shooting percentage is way down for Highland, because they had, 4 or 5 shots at the basket right there.
Meek, left side, lob it down low to Knapp. Had it knocked away, but she touched it last, and the ball come back over to Highland. Inside 2 minutes to play here in the fourth. (39-28). Preston on top. Dan Hubbard along with John Slaughter tonight here from Highland. Glad to have you with us. Vaughn holds it outside, back to Ponga. Steps back on for a 3. Short. Tapped inside, still loose, and Ward is going to go off her and out of bounds.
Yeah, she didn't have anywhere to go with that ball. She was surrounded by Highland.
Weber State was a winner tonight as the inbound pass taken away by Robertson. Weber State beat Northern Arizona 67-44. Robertson up into the front court to Ward. Dribbles out of trouble, then taken away from behind as the young Bell takes it away. All the way, stumbled as she went up, but got to go down anyway.
Yeah, Ward turned her back to her and tried to dribble down, but she just ran up from behind her and knocked the ball away and took it down all the way for a basket.
Lead back down to single digits now. 39-30 with 1:10 to play. Ward holds it outside. Tamra Bell all over her. Give it up. It goes to Robertson. Ends up in the hands of Meek. He holds it up as we're with 1 minute left in the quarter. And the pass down low to Robertson, taken away, but Bell had it, and she was standing out of bounds. Tonight's game brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44th North, 1st East in Preston. Webb to get it in as it comes to Anderson. To Meek. Holds on to it. Clock runs down to 52 seconds left in regulation. Meek still working way out front. Throws it to Ward, running the baseline. They'll get it back outside to Robertson, just letting the clock run. Preston leading by 9, clock down to 38 seconds left. Meek outside. They're going to have to foul at some point just to get the ball back. Knapp, boy, helps her out as she shoots about a 17-foot shot, and it's no good. They would pay Acacia Knapp to shoot from out there all day. Driving the baseline is Folia, and she's fouled.
Yeah, Keisha should have let her step and go around her that time instead of trying to stop her.
That reminds me. Did you know that the Idaho High School Athletic Association, their coaches board is meeting, I think it's next week, and one of the things they're going to vote on is the possibility of instituting a shot clock next year.
Oh, really? That'll be interesting.
Ponga, little runner from the right elbow is good.
Nice little floater down the middle.
Ponga's got 7. Look out, the lead down to 7 with 11 seconds left, and it's out of bounds off the Indians.
Yeah, that came off of Tambry Bell's knee, and they gave it back to him.
And looks like Highland wants a timeout with 11 seconds left, down by 7. Let's sneak one in here as well. We'll be right back.
KACA.
The Preston Lady Indians wrap up a busy week on Saturday afternoon when they hit the road for a game against the Twin Falls Lady Bruins. The Lady Indians have played tough games so far this year with good results, while the Lady Bruins have a new coach and have split their first 4 games of the year. Join John Slaughter and myself for the call of the game with the pregame show starting at 2 p.m. this Saturday afternoon. It's the Lady Indians and the Lady Bruins Saturday on FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH, mylocalradio.com, and KACHradio.com.
KACA.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
All right, here we go. Bell gets it in. Straightaway jumper. That is off Homer. That's no good. Still being battled for it. Anderson just kind of sits on it like a mother hen would sit on an egg. Kick it back outside. Ponga's 3 is going to be short, and Preston will win their 3rd in a row, picking up a 7-point win tonight over Highland. 39-32 as the Preston Indians beat the Highland Rams for the 3rd time in a row, winning tonight 39-32. So Preston moves to 3-1. Highland has lost 2 games in a row. They are now 3-2 overall on the year. Stay tuned. We'll have the post-game show for you coming up right after this. Tonight's game has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce and now preparing and selling sushi. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Dental Care. When you have an occasion where you need someone to take care of your teeth, call Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. We have all the parts you need to take care of your car. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Liberty Mutual. And by Motor Jungle, They'll fix the cars that other mechanics will refuse to touch. Now, stay tuned for the postgame show. Coming right up.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
There are lots of reasons why Sanders Furniture has been in business for 88 years. One reason is the quality brand appliances and furnishings you can get when you shop at Sanders Furniture, like Amana, Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid. You'll also find comfortable recliners and seating, tables, beds and mattresses, home decor, and accents. If you like to shop where you're appreciated without a bunch of pressure from the salesman, then make sure you stop by Sanders Furniture today. We appreciate every customer. 148 South Main Street, Soda.
Hi, everybody. It's Dan Hubbard. Because I'm traveling all week with the boys and girls basketball teams, I won't be on the morning show the rest of the week. So your next chance to play the KCH Money Magnet Contest will come up on Monday morning, December the 8th. We'll keep putting money into the jackpot, so the jackpot will keep going up between now and then. And when we get back together on the 8th, the jackpot will be worth $410. I'll try to give that money away during the 7 o'clock hour coming up Monday morning on Preston's Home for Fun, Information, and Music, FM 105.5 and AM 1340 KACH.
A proud member of the Co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tires scoreboard. Welcome back here at the postgame show from Highland High School. Dan Hubbard and John Slaughter as the Preston Indians win their third in a row, as they're now 3-1 on the year. 39-32 win tonight over the Rams. John, a good win for the Indians. Yes, a win is a win, but certainly, again, maybe a little bit trying to push the ball a little bit too fast and then getting a little out of control at times.
Yeah, their third quarter was their best quarter. They spread the ball out. That's when they took the big lead, and they were playing their kind of basketball. But then the fourth quarter, with they have a 13, 14-point lead. I believe it was their largest. Yep. But then it dropped real quick down to 7 in the fourth quarter, and because they were forcing the ball in. But I got to give credit to the Rams. They were playing tight defense. They went into a man-to-man or woman-to-woman. I don't know how which one you call it, a man-to-man defense. And they shut the Indians down.
They did.
In that end of the fourth quarter.
They shut them down to the point of outscoring Preston in the fourth quarter, 12-5, but it just wasn't enough. They ran out of time.
Right. If it hadn't been for that 14-point lead, we could have been in trouble.
So Preston now will head home. They get a day off tomorrow, probably have a little walkthrough, and then a game Saturday afternoon from Twin Falls that we'll have for you here on KACH and on mylocalradio.com. Come back, we'll look at the stat sheet right after this.
KACH.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State in Preston.
This is Ron Smaley from Webb Funeral Home, thanking Preston Indian and Westside Pirate fans for your loyalty over the years. You have helped make Webb Funeral Home Franklin County's most trusted name in funeral services since 1925. Our staff is available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to provide compassionate service in your time of need. We also offer a full range of services, including many funeral pre-planning options to meet everyone's budget, an excellent monument selection, and the best aftercare services available. Let us answer any questions you may have by calling 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, since 1925. You know us, you trust us, we're here to stay.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and excellence meet.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Our look at the stat sheet tonight brought to you by Naylor Insurance for home, health, and life through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State Street. First for Highland, it was Kayla Ponga, finished the game with 7 points tonight. Haley Richards had 2. Carisha Schrock played but did not score. Maggie Ergato also played but did not score. Sidri Bell, the senior, she finished the game with 4 points overall this evening. It was Kyrie Vaughn who had 5. Kadri Tracy had 2 in the game. Tambra Bell, the freshman, or the sophomore rather, the younger sister, finished the game with 4. Mela Falia had 4 points. Megan Mickelson with 3. And it was Oakley Homer with 2 in the game. For the Preston Indians, it was Keisha Knapp finished the game with 5. Riley Ward had 6. Reese Swainston had 2. Amber Anderson played but did not score. Michaela Robertson finished the game with 7. Emma Kuntz with 8. And Haley Meek led all scorers in the game as she had 11 points tonight. Preston a wire-to-wire win. They scored the first 6 points of the game and were not headed as they went on to win it by the final score of 39-32. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. John has our player of the game coming up right after this.
KACH.
Roush Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Roush Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Roush Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
In the fairy tale, the lion needed to have a thorn removed from his paw. So it is in real life. Every so often our tires pick up thorns and debris that need to be removed so that our world can keep going round. When it happens to you, think Motor Jungle. Motor Jungle can help you with all of your tire needs, whether you need a new set, your current tires need rotated, or to remove the occasional thorn. Motor Jungle is the go-to guy, tackling the jobs other mechanics turn down. Motor Jungle at the north end of State Street.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
KACH.
Preston wins at 39-32, and John has our player of the game.
Yeah, I think the player of the game should go to Haley Meek tonight because her shooting was fantastic. She did great on shooting when she could get the shot off, but and then her defense was also very good. Stole the ball a number of times, but yeah, we need to work on our passing. But other than that, she played a great game and showed some real athleticism in the game. But she was definitely assisted by a couple of player that's not usually stood out, and was Swainston and Coons. I thought played really well in the game also. And then of course Robertson, just as strong as ever inside and rebounded a lot. Did a great job. Keisha Knapp did a great job also inside, rebounding and fighting for the rebound. Did a great job.
Tonight's player of the game brought to you by Roush Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Remember, they're breaking ground on Phase 3, so now's the time to contact them about a lot or design option for a home for you. Roush Construction, 435-232-1837. Before we say goodnight, John, let's get one final thought from you.
Okay, yeah, the girls, these ladies are playing very good basketball, but they just need to get more consistency during the game. They can't lull. We're going to run into some teams that are going to be bigger,
right.
So we got to be more patient on our offense and try to get the ball in, to the players rather than forcing the ball in and making wild passes.
Yep.
So, but they're doing a great job. Ryan Harris is also doing a great job, and Ronnie Ward, the coach, is doing a great job.
So our next broadcast comes up tomorrow night as we'll be back at Preston Gym as the boys will take the floor. The Indians will take on the Highland Rams, and a 7:30 tip-off tomorrow night at Preston Gym. The next game for the Lady Indians is Saturday afternoon as they get back on the bus, and they'll head down to Twin Falls for a game against the Bruins before coming home next week for the ladies' holiday tournament, Thursday through Saturday next week at Preston Gym. That'll wrap up our coverage from here from Highland High School tonight. The executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. Our studio coordinator tonight has been John Beverly. For John Slaughter and myself, Dan Hubbard, thanks for listening. Thanks for being with us, and we'll look for you again next time as the Indians come away with a win tonight by the final score of 39-32. From Highland High School, good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.